Hello my amors, welcome back again to another pick a card. So for today's question, we're going to take a look if you will finally meet the one next year in 2021. Okay, and my goodness, a lot of people have been asking these questions all about love life, all about the future spouse, and we are all excited to just end 2020, right? So when it comes to love question, I think like this is going to be such an interesting topic. Okay, use your own intuition, don't forget that. And also a bit of announcement about my personal reading is already open again, but it is for later next month in January 2021. Okay, so I just want to let you know that I do get booked really quickly, and so oftentimes people would book in advance. So you are able to book in advance right now to secure your spot to schedule your reading with me later in the month of January. Okay, so all of the complete information and email is always down below in the description, alongside with my Instagram and other YouTube channel as well at Amourinette, where I share more spiritual content and art lifestyle videos. Especially that right now I am in the making of a very special and powerful abundance prosperity ritual spell. Okay, so make sure that you also check out that other channel, and yeah, just check it out. And so with that being said, let's just get into this reading. And as always, I will be using my own artwork as a tool for you to choose from pile number 1, 2, and 3. It is from left to right. Alright, so for those of you who picked pile number 1 alongside with this artwork as well, so to begin this reading, I like to channel some messages first based on the artwork's energy itself, and then we will be using the cards. Okay, so I created this digital painting portrait like many years ago. I think this was back in 2016. So the energy of your love life in general, I feel like you will be meeting, or more of like reconciling with somebody from the past next year in 2021. And so when it comes to your own love life, you definitely have an option here, and there's definitely romance coming in. But is this person from the past could actually be the one for you or not? Well, we're going to take a look at that. Okay, so other than that, with this overall artwork, this person, whoever they may be, that will be your one true love for next year. This person have been watching you and paying close attention to you for quite some time. This person have been stalking you, and so this is a confirmation for sure that the person you're dealing with is somebody that you already had a connection with. Now that connection could be like an actual relationship. Maybe this is actually your ex coming back. This can also be just somebody that you once had a situationship, or maybe your crush, okay, and they're crushing on you back. That could also be the situation. Remember, everybody's experiences are different because there's a lot of you who's watching. Okay, so I am picking up that either you or this person likes to wear gold jewelries. Okay, jewelry. Okay, gold jewelry, or just the color gold. Either you or this person may have a yellow car, or any shade of warm tones, but I'm picking up like yellow, almost gold car. Wow, that's very specific. So yeah, definitely these are the signs of who this person might be. So you can definitely find out if this is resonating or not, okay? But of course, it's not going to resonate with every single one of you because it's very specific, but there's definitely something about gold and yellow over here. And either you or this person likes to, it's not just about clothes, but favorite color, okay? Their favorite color is violet, purple, pinkish color, okay? But dark blue, indigo colors. And yeah, that's it that I am picking up from the art overall. So if you do resonate with some of those signs, well, that is confirmation that this pile number 1 is for you. Now let us just like move on straight to the cards, and we're going to take a look. Will you be meeting the one? Which I already feel like it's a yes. So we're just going to go and focus on the signs and the details about this person so you can get a better guess and a better idea to confirm who this person is. Now here's the thing, I almost forgot to mention in the intro. Whenever I am doing a reading about the one, you can just take the meaning in whichever way that it, relates to you more. Like if you want to meet the one as in for marriage, for a long-term committed relationship, that could be it. This could be the reading for you. If you want to meet the one in the meaning of that one true powerful soul connection, like maybe you are asking about a twin flame, that could also be it, okay? Because there's just a lot of you with different situations in life. But either way, pardon me, let's take a look at details and signs about this person that you will be meeting in 2021. This person, by the way, they think, or they may have actually said to you, especially if you already know who they are, this person you're dealing with, they think that you are such a magical, rare unicorn, like legit, or a fairy. Okay, this person thinks that you are very magical and that they never ever met anybody like you in their life. But this can also be that this is how you feel about this person, or how you will feel about this person when you do meet. Okay, one more card and then we're good to go. Just one more card. Stop. Okay, there you go. So let's take a look. We have quite a bunch of cards over here. So we have 5 cards. The first one, oh my goodness, we have the Lovers. So straight away we have a major arcana card, and it's no one else other than the Lovers itself. So that is confirmation that this is divinely guided and it is destined, okay? So like I said, however this the idea of the one pretends represent to you, okay, for you, I do see that this Lovers card confirm of long-term commitment and even marriage. So yeah, this person you're dealing with, you may actually be married to them. This very person could be your actual future spouse that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, okay? So now I'm going to get into the details of who this person is so you can guess who they are and what do they look like. They may have brown eyes or dark brown hair. They may have long or a little bit of a wavy hair color. For some, they can also have black or dirty blonde hair color. Some of them may also have light blue grayish eye color as well, okay? They might be a little bit taller than you, but not like really tall. They could be just a little bit taller than you, or maybe the same height for some of you. And wow, this person is really wise. They're very wise. This is definitely a divine counterpart. Now, if you feel like you know who this person is, you can definitely guess this person. If you think like, well, Cindy, I don't think this person is wise, this person is definitely not wise at all, well, then as simple as that part of the message is not meant for you. Or this could also mean that this person that you're dealing with, they recently went through a really big shift and transformation in their life, that they just like just change. Okay, they just like poof, change into a different character. Well, not entirely as in I am changed into a different character, because like honestly, like realistically, it doesn't really happen that way. But this person improve. Okay, they improve, they get better. So I feel like this person definitely had a lot of really sad issues, okay, really sad personal issues within their life, even all the way from their childhood, okay, that resulted them in treating you in a not so good way. So this is another confirmation that if you already had a relationship or any connection with this person from the past, this connection definitely ended one way or the other, whether you ended it or they ended it. But for sure, this is a separation. And there is a separation currently that is still going on between you and this person. But you're coming back in, because apparently they might as well be the one for you. Okay, again, remember, I have to just remind you again, when it comes to the idea of the one, it really depends on how you would like to perceive that. Okay, so the Lovers, okay, that's the first card. Next, we have the Chariot. Are you freaking kidding me? This is yet another major arcana card. And what's so cool about this is that the Lovers is the number 6 and the Chariot is the number 7. And guess what? The Chariot is all about movement forward with dignity, clarity, and courage. And the Chariot is always represented by a carriage that is being pulled by 2 horses, one black, one white. So this is about balance. So this is definitely a soul connection that you're dealing with. This person, the one person, is your twin flame or your soulmate, however, whatever label you want to call. But this is definitely the balancing of the light, the dark side within each of you both, and also the divine masculine, divine feminine being in union over here. And this person definitely had some, like I said, really sad issues that really affected this connection in the past in a not so good way, which also resulted in a lot of codependency issues, sabotaging issues, and also you getting hurt. Or maybe you were also being codependent and this person also had their own issues, and basically it was a freaking mess. Okay, I never sugarcoat. If you are new here, let me tell you, I don't ever sugarcoat in my readings. So sometimes if I sound like I'm giving you harsh truth or messages, well, that's because that's what I need to do and to give it to you. But here's the thing, the good news is that this person finally learned self-discipline. I keep seeing this word self-discipline and willpower. This is what they have been learning and they want to make a comeback towards you. So we have public recognition. For some of you who's watching this especially, I feel that you could be in the public eye and this person wants to work together with you. There's a lot of a sense of protectiveness energy coming from this person. Okay, so I feel like for most of you, this person is your divine masculine. Next card is the Ace of Air, or the or the Ace of Swords, which is about communication. My goodness, exactly the moment that I am pulling out this card, I just had to sorry, excuse me, like let out just a little bit in my throat, because you know I'm channeling a lot of energies in my body here. So as I pull out, okay, this is the Ace of Air. This is literally the card all about communication coming in, or an offer of a communication and a good quality conversation. And it says brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation. See, somebody here is learning, and a challenging beginning, but not challenging in a bad way. It's challenging in a very exciting way, but it's also nervous. So I feel for most of you, definitely your person will be the one to come after you. They're so excited. I mean, we freaking have the Chariot card, but they're just a little bit nervous. No, actually, they're very nervous about it. They're still trying to control their anxiety. They're still trying to heal that. But for some, this person can literally have some type of have some type of mental illness. So please do be a little bit more understanding when it comes to that, because I see this person have social anxiety, or they do have panic attacks, like sometimes out in the public. So when you do get into a relationship with them, all that they would ask of you is to please be understanding, patient, and also be sensitive to understand these triggers and these red flags that is happening. But this can also come from you, by the way. So all in all, this is a really good relationship where both of you will learn how to build and grow together. This is a very earth-like energy. It's challenging, it's not easy, but there's a lot of love, there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of expansion, but it takes time, it takes process. This is such an earth element. So maybe for some of you, either you or this person could have earth zodiac signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Next card, let's take a look. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is literally like the ultimate final card and completion when it comes to material needs, home life, stability, and growth. And a lot of times this talk about marriage and family. So this person definitely wants to have it with you. They want to have it all. They want to have the world, the life, the house, the car, the kids, everything. Okay, and the 10 of Pentacles is earth element, and I just mentioned when it comes to earth element. So this connection will be very beautiful, but the main energy where both of you really need to focus on is definitely on like building. This is not real. Okay, I just have to say, this is not really an adventurous relationship. It's not that type of connection where you experiment or go travel around and just try a lot of extreme things or just a completely different things with each other. It's not that. Is not that is not the style of this connection, or this is not the style of this person. This is more about just nesting in, building and growing something together that is very personal and very private and very intimate as well. This is a very intense person, but it's grounding. Okay, it's like let's just nest here. So this person, as in like their lifestyle, this can literally mean that they don't really enjoy going to crowded places, anywhere public. Actually, they prefer to have a really nice private date somewhere where they would set it up for you, or you set it up for them, and just make it special. They prefer to just stay in and have a lot of quiet time together and have a nice quality time and conversations together. Okay, that is the type of person, really nesting and grounding. Okay, we have the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. Okay, this card, okay, is literally about an offer of love, of a commitment and a relationship. Now this card, it says falling in love and a new home. So what did I say, especially with this card? Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This is always about home life. This person wants to live with you. They want to move in together. Okay, so you can definitely expect that next year this person wants to just nest in with you. It's a lot about like living lifestyle situation that they really want to do and have everything together with you. Now this is so weird that I'm doing like this pose, like this position, because I never ever sit, especially when I'm talking in front of a camera. I never like position myself this way because it's not so polite. But it's weird that it's like I'm trying to embrace myself or trying to protect myself. So this can indicate like this person really wants to protect you, like I mentioned, especially if they are the divine masculine. But this can also indicate that they are so excited, but they're so freaking nervous about you that maybe sometimes they get a little bit intimidated, that they want to protect themselves because they are afraid of getting hurt, of getting rejected. So that is definitely a lot of signs and messages about your person. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody like that, well, that is confirmation for sure. You know who they are. Okay, so now let's take a look at more cards with the romance angels as to how this whole thing is going to play out next year in 2021. Okay, they want you to meet their family or vice versa, by the way, within the 6th month of the relationship, like into the relationship, within the 6th month. Either one of you or both of you want to see each other family, that is for sure. This person is really serious about their circle of friends. Okay, they honor friendships a lot, but sadly they don't have the right real friends around them. I feel like this is more of your person, and they may want you to meet their friends because they think that their friends legit are, you know, real people. I mean, not real people, I mean real friends. But sadly, when you do meet their friends, you're going to be the one who's more intuitive and aware and sensitive to feel like, oh my goodness, honey, are you serious? Don't you see how your friends are treating you? The way they talk and, you know, things like that, and their attitude or their behavior, it's just not friendly, or it's not, you know, polite. It's lack of etiquette and things like that. So yeah. So let's take a look, pile number one. Let's take a look how this is going to play out. Let's give us some more details. Wow, healing family issues. What did I say? This person, I feel like they're the one who's having issues from their childhood that could cause a lot of their mental illness, anxiety, any other insecurities, and also codependency issues, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. So please do be understanding and be patient of that. But this is not to say like you're giving it an excuse if they do hurt you. Okay, that's not the case. I do see they're working things through themselves and improving. Yeah, you're going to meet the one, and this is their description. So we have calling in your soulmate. Okay, they want to give you a call, they want to ask you out on a date, that is for sure. Now if you are in separation, you are in no contact with this person, this is confirmation they want to come back and communicate with you, and they finally realize that you are their soulmate. And guess what? Two cards that fell out, the only two cards that jump right out facing upward, it says this could be the one and true love. As I just mentioned, this is what I really love about tarot readings, especially, you know, just really being in tune with the universe, with the guidance, with my intuition. Like seriously, I was just talking about this, right? Your person sees you as the one for them, and this is that feeling of, you know, butterflies in the stomach, that true love, puppy love type of feeling. Oh, there's a lot of like nervousness, like so much nervousness, but it's beautiful nonetheless. And I do see that both of you will make it through within this connection Okay, so this is a true love of a lifetime, that is for sure. This is your soulmate. Okay, one last card. We have express your love. So for some of you, I'm picking up a very specific scenario over here. Whoever that is the feminine here, you need to give out signals or signs through social media or to just like the universe or through energy that you are willing to open up your arms and to open up your heart and give a safe space for the masculine to open up and to be vulnerable to the feminine, because the masculine really wants to come in. I mean, we literally have the Chariot card. It's always about, you know, coming in and rushing in, that type of energy. But what's really stopping the masculine is that they are dealing with such a lot of, my goodness, self issues, and like I said, fear of rejection. That is what's really blocking them, and that is what makes them react or act a certain way that really sabotage themselves and any other connections that they ever had in their life, even with friends. Basically, they have been living in this really bad toxicity energy, but that is because they never learn or never receive what's true, true love is about, what true love is about. But you know, if you are the feminine, okay, you were the only one, and you have always been the only one that truly opened up their heart, but they got really intimidated. Okay, so again, whoever that is the feminine here, you need to give out a signal, a sign through social media, through music, through like even just energy, like telepathically send out intentions, send out thoughts, send out emotions towards this person, that you are willing to hear them out, you're willing to just like understand them, but also be assertive. This is not you being a doormat, okay, or this is not the other person who's the feminine being a doormat to you. This is about the feminine creating a safe space of opening out, of letting the masculine opening up, but also the feminine teaching and giving insights to the masculine for enlightenment, as in, hey, you still gotta have to do your own shit over here, you still have to deal with that, but you are definitely safe to come in and open up, because you should be honest with yourself. You should be vulnerable with yourself. You have to be authentic if you really want to have this love connection, if you really want this to work out. And I'm giving you this chance, and I'm giving you this space, okay? So in a way, I would say energetically, the feminine here has to be the one to start the relationship. Again, remember, energetically, this is more about giving in signals and signs. But I do see, okay, the one that will actually take that physical action and make that communication forward is, of course, the masculine. Okay, so that is just a bit of a guidance here, or a message. If the one who's watching this, if you are the divine masculine, then well, this is what the feminine is doing right now, or that what they will be doing. But your message is that, well, if you are the masculine, please go work and understand, about your own heart. Okay, I keep feeling it in my chest. You really need to heal that, and you have to understand your own value and your own worth and be responsible with that. But just know it's never your fault, okay? It was never ever your fault for not knowing love, for never learning true love, because of what you had in your childhood. And I'm very sorry for that, especially if you come from a broken home, if you did not, never had a father figure or a mother figure, or maybe even both. Maybe some of you were, orphans over here, and it's of course it's very difficult, and it was never ever any of your fault for growing up that way. But now, as we are all adults, it is our responsibility to change, as in to improve and become a better version of ourselves. Okay, one last card, past life relationship. So if you do believe in past lifetimes, well, this is a confirmation, but this can also mean that, again, this is a past connection maybe from last year or maybe from this year or any years ago, that will make a comeback. And guess what? The card that is at the very bottom of the deck is the wedding card. Okay, this situation involves marriage, so both of you definitely want this commitment. Okay, but both of you definitely went through such failure in love and heartbreaks in the past, which really makes it difficult to trust. But there you go, that is your reading. Okay, pile number one, this is what you will be experiencing with this person, which is your the one in next year, 2021. So there you go, let me know down in the comments. Follow me on my Instagram at Amourinette, and I will be back again for sure. Hello there, for those of you who picked pile number two alongside with this artwork as well. Okay, so I like to begin this reading by channeling some messages from this artwork as well. Okay, so this oil paint, no, this is not oil. This acrylic painting I created was a gift for my mom, and I think it was like a few years ago or so. And this painting represents a lot of abundance, prosperity, especially in the material world. So there you go, we already have one sign to describe your person, which is, ooh, they may be super rich, okay, or they have their own company, or they have a really good paying job, they have a high status, maybe they're a manager, the CEO, the president, or maybe even the owner themselves. Okay, so that is the first sign about your person, because they are definitely coming in fast into your life. So to also answer today's question, will you be meeting the one? Well, yes, you will be meeting the one, and this person is the one for you. Ooh, excuse me, pardon me. I've been picking up so much energy, so sometimes I just had to let it out. So yeah, now here's the thing. This person definitely loves luxurious things, or that maybe you also love luxurious things. Either you or this person may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I'm still picking up more heavily on Virgo and Capricorn. And then we have Aries, okay, Aries, and then we have Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, and Pisces. Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, and Pisces. Okay, so all of those signs may be the signs of you or this person in any of your chart. So this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign of either both of you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. So yeah, now with that being answer for this reading, we're just going to focus on any signs to describe who this person is like and what do they look like. So I feel that for quite a lot of you who's watching this, you are actually the divine masculine, okay, regardless of the gender or the sexuality. Now, most of the time, like 90% of the time, my audience are the divine feminine. So this is going to be really interesting that I'm reading for most of you who's watching divine masculine. So I feel like you are definitely attracting your divine feminine counterpart over here, okay? And whether it's a girl or it's a guy, I mean, again, I'm just focusing more on the energy. Okay, but I might as well have to say that the specific energy that I'm picking up is that regardless of your sexuality, I feel the person that you are attracting into your life is a woman, okay? Specifically, it's a woman. But if it doesn't resonate, that's fine, okay? That's fine. I'm just saying this is the specific message for those that do resonate. Remember, this is a general reading, okay? Because I'm still tired that sometimes I still get comments from people that go crazy on me, like saying like, this does not make sense, it's not resonating, I don't get it, it does not speak to my situation, like why is it like this, what this message, blah 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 blah. Like come on, just use your brain, right? Use your logical brain as well. So anyway, let's get back onto this reading. There's something very beautiful about her eyes, or I mean the feminine's eyes, okay? Something very captivating about their eyes. Maybe their eye makeup, their eyelashes, but it's their eyes. There's something about their eyes. They may have really big dolly eyes, like, well, I mean, not like that, but they may have like really cute, like doll like eyes, or they may also have an almond shaped eyes. There's just something beautiful, something so captivating, very alluring, very innocent, but somehow so sensual. This person, whoever you're dealing with, this feminine, is definitely an indigo person. They're psychic, maybe they're a witch. Wow, they're definitely starseed. So I know it sounds really esoteric, so if you don't know, basically it's a form of other dimension, of other realities outside. And what I'm saying is that this person is definitely a reincarnation of light beings, like goddesses, some form, some type of light beings, angels, but I'm picking up like goddesses, yeah. They could be a legit incarnation of a goddess or a princess, a queen from a star dimension, from a star world. Wow, this feminine is very powerful. I'm literally picking up high priestess energy. That was so freaking loud. My goodness, that gecko. But you know, sometimes, but by the way, this also happened, I think in PAL 2 or PAL 3, in this previous videos, like in the previous 2 or 3 videos that I recorded. But in my place, in my culture, there is a saying that when you hear a gecko, especially like the big gecko making sounds, it can actually give you answers, whether it's a bad omen or a good omen. Sometimes it can give you a yes or a no. It can give you luck or even bad luck in some ways. I'm not really sure the specific, but like, let's say usually people have a question in their mind, and I think like they say that if the gecko squeaks for 6 times, it means it's a yes, and if the gecko squeaks 7 times, it means a no. I mean, something like that. But then again, that could be something relevant to you or significant. But I mean, hey, I'm a type of tarot reader that also pay attention to the things, the synchronicity in real life, okay, the events that actually happen around me. And I feel like that gecko is like confirming that, yeah, your feminine is a high priestess, okay? And she as in, you know, the feminine is definitely already aware of your presence, masculine, okay? They are aware of your presence. They may be receiving a lot of dreams of you already. Now this person, again, regardless of gender and sexuality, this feminine, they have straight hair, like really sleek straight hair. For some, this person could be Asian, okay, from Asia, and specifically Korea, Japan, and China. They could come from either of those countries. For some, this person could be, they could come from Vietnam, the Philippines, or maybe from my place, Indonesia, okay? Singapore, Malaysia as well. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. So that could be their ethnicity. or they could be mixed as well. They could have a bit of Australia, an Australian family member. I mean, it could be their grandpa or their grandma. They could be mixed, like I said. They could have a European blood as well. Yeah, they could also have a mix of Asia and European blood as well. When it comes to Europe though, a more specific sign, a more specific sign when it comes to Europe though, they may come from, or they may have a mix from England, France, the Netherlands, and also Greek, and some German. But I'm picking up it's more heavy on England, Netherlands, or France, and then Greek. That's what I'm picking up. So wow, very specific. They have dark eyes, really dark eyes, like my eyes, black eyes, or really bright, beautiful, honey like brown eyes. For others, they can have bright green emerald eye color. They may have freckles as well, so they could be on the brunette side. Okay, their hair color could be brunette, a little bit red. Okay, warm tones. Their hair colors warm tones. Okay, they like to wear red lipstick. Okay, if they like makeup, they definitely love, they love the French look. Okay, this is such a total French look makeup with that very simple wing eyeliner, that cat eye look, and of course with a bold red lipstick. They like to wear black turtleneck dress. Okay, a black turtleneck top. Sometimes it's a sleeveless top, sometimes it's like a full long sleeve top, but it's black. They really love the color black and white. Okay, monochromatic colors. Sometimes they would like to wear accessories like a hat, scarf, sunglasses. They like jewelries as well, a little bit more on the minimalistic side, something like a dainty necklace, an earring as well, or maybe rings, silver, gold, platinum. Wow, this person is a total fashionista, artsy. They may be an artist, as in a painter as well, like me. Okay, they may be a painter. They like jazz, classical music. Wow, they're all about classical, and I mean the classy things, the classy luxury things in life. They definitely are into the arts, craft, and music. They want to be in the music industry, or they want to be in the arts industry. Finally, we're getting our very first card. Wow, that was such a long and very specific channeled message that I'm picking up without even seeing the cards just yet. So we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this person you're dealing with, they hate competition. They are not a competitive person. Why? Because they know they don't have to compete. They are what they are who they are, they know their worth, they know their value. So this is somebody that is definitely very confident. They have a lot sense of self-love and respect. Not selfishness in a very narcissistic, like egoistical way. No, of course not. That is not the person you're dealing with. This is just a very sure and confident, know what they want type of person. They're very high maintenance as well. Okay, they have a very high standard and quality about lifestyle. So that could be just a little bit of a clash for you, because maybe you are more on the minimalistic side, or that you just like to live the simple things in life. I mean, it's like you're okay with comfort. You're fine with, as long as you have comfort and all the necessary things. Well, that's fine. Okay, that is how you think, that is how you feel, like that's fine, that's cool. As long as I have all of this comfort and what I need, that's cool. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. But the thing with your person, with this feminine, is that they really do like to splurge. They like to spend on things, like literally expensive things. But they're still responsible with their own money, okay? I mean, with the feminine, they're still responsible. It's just that they like luxurious things. And so that could be a little bit of a clash, or just like a reminder that, well, that is the lifestyle that the feminine really enjoys. And so yeah, maybe there needs to be a little bit of a compromising, or just a more of an understanding between the both of you. But I feel that, I mean, hey, if you really are the masculine who's watching, I do feel that you are willing to work things out, and you're willing to put in the effort and to actually provide for this, you know, person that you're dealing with, for the feminine, your divine feminine counterpart, because you really think like, well, they're damn gorgeous, they're so beautiful, they're so successful, they're so confident, they are such a star. Why would I not want to work more so that I can provide for the sake of me being able to nurture and give more surprises and just a lot of gifts for my feminine? That is like the energy I'm picking up from you, masculines. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Now, here's the thing. There is also a sign here when it comes to, you know, a little bit of jealousy. Well, this feminine, okay, this person you're dealing with, they're very confident. They know who they are. Yes, we all have our own insecurities, okay? So I do see sometimes they get a little bit triggered sometimes with their insecurity, and sometimes they do get jealous. But they're not the type of person that would act out, okay? If they see you talk to somebody else, or you're like being just a little bit too close with somebody, let's say at a friend's party, okay, like a social group setting, and this person sees you talking or having fun, entertaining like other people or just other friends, yes, they may get jealous, but they're not going to act out. What they're going to do is they're kind of playing on that cold side. They're just going to act all cool, like there's nothing wrong, but they may get really damn sassy when you talk to them, or like when you come back home together. The feminine here may get really sassy on you because they do get jealous, but they don't voice out that, hey, why are you talking to that person? Like, that is not their type. Their type is that, well, go ahead, do whatever you want, but I'm still going to like stay at where I am at, because I still know my own, you know, worth, and you know, things like that. So basically I know it may sound like, oh my goodness, like they sound like so cocky in a way, but no, it's just like they're so confident and they know their worth, that they're not going to stop you from doing whatever it is that you are doing, because they are not the type of people that likes to play games, okay? They don't like it when you pretend to play games on making them jealous, or pretending to ignore them just for the sake of getting a reaction out of them. It's not ever going to work. These people, okay, I mean this feminine, this type of people that are in that type of energy, they know their worth. And they're, again, okay, with this card in reverse, they're not competing, because if they compete, well, they're just lowering down their level and their sense of self-worth, because they know what to give, they know what they can offer. And if the other person cheats on them, for example, well, they know the fault is on the other person. So that is just like a little bit of an explanation more about the type of energy that you will be dealing with, so at least you can understand more, okay? So getting back again to this person, which is the one for you. Oh my goodness, they're very nurturing though. Like, you will be so in love, and you will be so pampered by this beautiful feminine energy, because they are so nurturing. They can literally be your mother, your friend, your bestest friend, ride or die, your lover, your everything. This person is like the whole package, let me tell you. Wow, the whole package, that is for sure. Wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright position. Both of you are the perfect match. This is the perfect puzzle. 10 of Pentacles is that ultimate final completion and fulfillment of material needs of home, life, family, and marriage and commitment. So there's definitely long-term commitment here, and this is definitely involve marriage or engagement if that is what you want. Now, I almost forgot to mention this in the intro that yes, I know that the title of this reading is Will You Be Meeting the One? But just know that a lot of people have different understandings or perspective when it comes to the one. So however you see the one being as in your soulmate or your twin flame or your future spouse, it doesn't matter. What's important is how you perceive the energy and relate to it, okay? But this is definitely a long-term commitment, okay? That is for sure, that I can definitely confirm this is long-term commitment. That is, you know, the one that you will be dealing with next year, 2021. I pick up that you may want to go on a trip together with this person to a location that has a lot of nature, a lot of mountains, a lot of really cool wet air. You know, the weather is really cool around. That can also indicate the hometown of this person's or you, okay? So next one, we have the Four of Swords in the upright position. I'm picking up that for some, okay, just for some, you masculines, you already know who you're dealing with. You already know, you have been keeping tabs on this person. And for some, you may already had a connection, but there is a bit of a separation or a crack in this connection. There's a no contact situation over here. Now, if you do resonate with that situation, well, I see that yes, masculines, you will be the one to approach your person, which in the past you were hesitating a lot, but then now you're actually very sure. But the moment that you reach out this person, they're going to be the one that is going to hesitate and not really sure to give you that answer immediately or not. But since we are literally focusing on a relationship, which you know you will be dealing with this person, this is just a bit of a warning that there could be a little bit of challenge in the beginning of when you both connect with each other. Okay, but now let's take a look at more signs of what you can expect more when you do get into a relationship with this person, okay, for next year. And how are you both going to meet? Which I still feel the masculine here that is going to reach out, whether it's through a call, through a friend, or a social meeting. But yeah, I mean, that's how I see it, how it's going to happen at least. But I want to know it more, with more details. Wow, the Queen of Water. Yeah, so my nose is a little bit itchy. Sometimes that's a confirmation of somebody here that's stalking the other person, or both of you stalking each other on social media, actually, if you already know this person. So the Queen of Cups, this is the ultimate queen of love, empathy, spirituality, and intuition, and witchcraft. So as I mentioned, if you are dealing with the feminine here, well, let me tell you, they're very, very sharp. like their mental, okay, their mind, and also their intuition, their heart, their gut feelings, like literally everything. They're very sharp and they're very, very keen about that. So yeah, it seems like the feminine here is already knowing and very much aware and expecting for the masculine to come forward. They do want to trust you though, but they're going to, you know, give it some time and to see what will happen in this connection. Okay, so yeah, this is the Queen of Love and Compassion. A lot of devotion, a lot of nurturing energy. That is the true divine feminine energy. So that is confirmation that they're very loving. And sometimes it can feel a little bit of a tough love type of relationship, but they are a true lover nonetheless. They're very sensual. Ooh, they're very sensual. You both will have awesome as hell intimate moments together. So last one, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, which is good. That means any type of juggling, any type of indecision that's been going on either both of you, it's going to come to an end. Both of you will be on the same page of making that decision to come forward and come in together. The Tree of Earth, this is all about collaboration. You both will collaborate and work on things together for this relationship, which can also mean literally collaborating on a business or a creative project together. This is something creative for sure. Okay, maybe you want to talk about having a family business sometime later in the future once you do get into a committed relationship with them. But overall, this is like, hey, we really got to talk about this. We have to comprehend about things. We have to understand this. Let's work things out. But this can also be about legit collaborating on a certain project together, because you want to have and you want to know what is the purpose, what is the strong purpose and the reason of this connection. Because this is spiritual, okay? This is a soulmate connection. Wow, we have the Nine of Water. This is the Nine of Cups, okay? In the upright position, it says, your wish comes true, concerns fade away, and a love of life. This is truly a wish comes true. You both have been trying so hard to manifest each other, and I see like it's finally coming in together. Okay, so last but not least, let's use the Romance Angel Oracle, and we'll see any more last details. So the first one, we have give your relationship a chance. So this is definitely going to resonate for those that had already a connection with them and you want to reconcile, okay? And give it a chance. And I love how the illustration of this card, it's this really, you know, muscular, hunky man, okay, this angel embracing this woman, this angel that is, you know, she's kind of like looking away, but she's being a little bit shy, but she's okay with it, and she embraces him back. So that totally confirmed that the masculine here will be the one to take the action, and the feminine will be a little bit hesitate and like, well, I don't know, let me test you out. But then things will eventually work out for sure. We have let your friends help you. My goodness, I think I mentioned this. Wait, I did. I mentioned this, right? I said it. I feel you masculine. You want to approach your feminine, but you need your friends' help, just like for opinions and advice. One last card, express your love. This is damn confirmation for sure. Seriously, you really need to confess to your person over here. My goodness, and look at that. Look, reconciliation, and it says calling in your soulmate card. Wow, there you go. That is confirmation for sure. So that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed this and it resonates. Just let me know down in the comments, and follow me on my Instagram as well at Amourinette, and I will be back for sure. Hello there for pile number 3, last one for those of you who have chosen this artwork as well. Okay, so to begin this reading, I like to first channel some messages based on the artwork itself. So this is an oil painting called Fuchsia Fuchsia that I painted a few years ago. And so with this painting, I feel a lot of tropical island, tropical vibe from this. So will you be meeting the one? Yes, 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 yes. You will be meeting the one next year. And I feel like from this painting, it is confirming of the place. Somewhere, anywhere that is tropical. Could be like anywhere in the Maldives, Hawaii, Bali, okay, the island in my country. So yeah, either you travel there or you live there, or the other person, either way, vice versa. Definitely you're going to be meeting this person over there, and both of you are such highly spiritual people, spiritually so infused with magic, with potent power and knowledge, esoteric knowledge, metaphysical science knowledge as well. I think that's how it's called. But then again, this is really, really cool. There's a lot of magical vibe over here. There's a lot of rising from the ashes, coming up into as the, becoming into the phoenix. So I feel that either both of you may have just gone through such hard moments in life, just a lot of adversity, but now you're coming into this energy of abundance, cornucopia or something. I forgot the exact word, but there is this I don't know what it's called, like an item, basically this thing that is called a cornucopia or something, that is often used in rituals many times ago to represent a golden basket of abundance, prosperity, fruitful harvesting moments. Okay, so when it comes to that message, I feel it's representing more of the time, like the season. This can happen in spring or summertime next year, 2021, which totally makes sense with the tropical island as well, because I do feel like there's a lot of sun and clear blue sky. Okay, wow, that's really beautiful. Now either you or this person may have tan skin, blue eyes, dark brown to black eyes, really thick pouty lips, either you or the other person. Wow, okay, so we're already starting this really interestingly. Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm picking up from the art. Now let's just move on to the cards. Yeah, so to answer today's question, it's a total yes. The answer is yes, you will be meeting the one. Now let's take a look at more details about who this person is and what are they like. Okay, let me just clear that up a little bit from the previous pile. Okay, so first card we have, wow, we have the King of Cups in the upright position. Ooh, well, this can symbolize either both of you, but I definitely feel a very masculine figure that is so in tune with their feminine energy, which means this can literally be a man that is very intuitive, that is very emotionally, intelligent, very mature and very wise, and they are also open with spirituality in general. Somebody that can be very comforting as well. Now again, regardless of gender and sexuality, it doesn't really matter. Okay, when it comes to that, I am focusing always on the energy, unless there is a specific message that I need to mention. Yes, so King of Water. Okay, I feel like this card definitely represents both you and your person. Now let's find out more. And it's so cool that we also have King of Water, which illustrates the feeling of tropical vibe-ish, like, going to the beach. So that's a confirmation of the place as to where you might be meeting the one. or you want to go there together with this person. Queen of Swords, I feel like this is definitely representing more of whoever that is the feminine. So if you're watching here, if you're the one who's watching and you are the feminine, I feel that you are being represented more of as the Queen of Swords. Ooh, you've gone through a lot of shit in life, let me tell you, especially in your love life. You're very witty, you're very smart, you're very sharp as well, but you're very independent, and you know, you learn so much through life, through just a lot of harsh lessons, which sometimes can make you look like you are very intimidating, but that is just because you're confident and you know what to say, because you know your brain. Okay, so this is quite interesting. Honestly, we have water and air energy, and this is quite the opposite energy, but somehow both of you really do complete each other in a way, because the King of Water is so patient that he, as in, you know, he the king, is so understanding of what this Queen of Swords, you know, had gone through in life. And the Queen of Swords also truly understand and open up her heart that, wow, love is real, like it really does exist, and romance is still the air, is still very much in the air, and I'm able to have that blessing, that opportunity because of this King of Cups. And this King of Cups is showing me and proving it to me that love still exists. And oh my goodness, like I'm experiencing this. Okay, so that is like the type of feeling that is going to happen over here, okay, between the feminine and the masculine. But yeah, specifically, whoever that is, the woman here is definitely the Queen of Swords, the man is the King of Cups. Wow, very interesting. I feel like the woman here is sitting more in her masculine protective energy, a little bit defensive, and the man is sitting in the feminine energy of being very vulnerable, open, and emotionally intelligent and caring as well. Wow. Okay, so this card is going to represent the connection between the both of you, which is the Ace of Earth in the upright position. This is a literal offer of great potential for growth and also, you know, working things out together. This is stability for sure. This is earth element. Maybe you do have earth signs in either one of your chart, like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. Now with the Ace of Earth, I feel like the indication of how this relationship will form is through work. Maybe you go to the same workplace, or maybe the other one is the client or the boss. Okay, either one of you. That could also be it. Or this can also be just like a social setting or a business party, what I mean, something like that, where both of you will meet. But for sure, I feel like this relationship is going to bloom by giving it some time and patience and just let it grow, because it needs some bit of time so that you don't recklessly, you know, be impulsive. But how this is going to happen? Well, I see that it's going to come first from working on something together in a business setting. Okay, I feel like this is going to first start from a business setting that will eventually bloom into something else. I feel like what's going to really trigger this relationship to really happen is because the masculine here, which is the King of Cups, feel the need to protect, to help, and to heal the feminine, which is the Queen of Swords, because he sees that she has been hurting so much, and he really wants to give that protectiveness energy and that romance, and, you know, prove it and earn her trust. Okay, that's what I'm picking up with the energy. Okay, last two. My goodness, the Lovers. Are you kidding me? We have the Lovers, okay, major arcana card in the upright position. This is divinely guided. This is soulmate for sure. I can definitely tell you this is soulmate connection. It's a destined path. It's a destined path. Okay, both of you will definitely be meeting each other, or maybe you already meet each other. One last card, the Page of Fire or the Page of Wands in the upright position. Both of you, what I think is really cool is that both of you have your own quirks, both of you have your own differences and background, and maybe different cultures, maybe different belief system, okay, or you know, a race or even religion. But what's really interesting is that you both are on the same level of maturity and life experiences as to anything, really anything. And this is what's going to make you both really balanced with each other, even though you may be different, but it's a very balanced energy, give and take, and level of maturity, okay? But I still feel the feminine here is going to be a little bit defensive and hesitant, okay? Four of Earth, defensive energy. But then the Ace of Water, which is that ultimate offer of, you know, the cup of love, and I do see it's coming from the masculine, that is for sure, which is the King of Cups. So now with the Romance Angel Oracle, let's take a look at more messages over here and details that we can find out about your person. Remember, this reading can always be vice versa as in the roles, okay? So we have it's safe for you to love. This is definitely a message for the feminine. It is safe for you to love. Just give it a chance, okay? This is still a little bit of a mysterious connection, but just give it a chance. Don't worry and don't be afraid. Not everybody out there is out to get you, okay? We have playfulness, so it's going to start off as you know, a nice and childlike, beautiful, innocent, there you go. It's going to start off as something very innocent, but then suddenly like bam, like whoa, what is this passion and fire and chemistry? It's going to be surprising. It's going to be surprising of what you both will do behind the closed doors in the bedroom, okay? But yeah, I feel like with this playfulness, it's not about like, oh, you're playing games. Like, no, it's more about that feeling of innocence. It's going to start off innocent, but then it's going to grow really, really serious. So the masculine here, King of Cups, definitely a true gentleman, okay? Very, very, very respectful. They really look up to the feminine as well, but they also want to like help her out, like hey, you also have to listen to me, okay? Because I know what you need and I can give it to you, but I really, really want you to listen to me. Just like give me a chance, okay, to show you this love. I'm being serious, okay? But the feminine is like, well, I don't know. So, you know, there's just a little bit of what it's, you know, going to look like just a little bit in the beginning. Hello, my amors. I apologize so much. Okay, pardon me for this disturbance over here, because when I was recording for pile number 3, the battery died. Okay, the camera died, and when I was recording this, it was quite late in the night, and I actually wanted to continue recording, but it's just going to take me too long for the battery to recharge. It's probably taking about like 2 to 3 hours, which I did not have the time to wait for that. And so I really do apologize for that. And this never happened before, but then again, I really do apologize. And so I'm just going to finish up this reading through this voice recording, okay? Because, you know, while I was recording the last pile, I was about to finish it soon either way, but yeah, the battery just died. So anyway, what I was saying and sharing about the details of this reading, okay, I really, really like the energy of the Ace of Pentacles, okay, the tarot card that we received from the very beginning, because the Ace of Pentacles is such a good indication representing that there has always been a potential of this connection to grow from a really good standing point, from a really good foundation. The growth is there. The potential is there. The collaboration is there. So the energy from the very beginning in itself is already good, and I would say it's already pretty stable. So when you meet this person, you are probably in a situation in your own life when you are trying to, or that you are already doing your own thing, in your life. You are really paying attention to the stability and the growth of your own goals, of what you want in life, your career and your personal goals, like your dream house, your dream car, what you really want. Maybe you are doing law of attraction as well, like law of attraction practice. Maybe you are journaling, you are writing your diary, or you are creating this vision mood board, something like that. Because I'm seeing for some of you, you are putting up some sticky notes on your mirror, on your beauty or your vanity table, on the refrigerator. You're just putting all of these really nice affirmations and manifestation spell even to just bring in more abundance in your life. So this can also serve as an indication that what's going on in your life at that moment, it's going to also be a sign this person is coming in closer and closer and closer into your life. Okay, so this person is going to show up at the right time when you are ready and stable. No, I do have to say that from the energy, I'm picking up that mostly for you, my lovely amours who's watching, you may be still in the middle of letting go of somebody or leaving somebody or a situation, or that you need to move on from somebody or move on to somewhere, a different place. Now, this can be about your workplace. This can just be about a person from the past, like maybe your ex, okay? So the point is, you are in the middle of moving on or moving away, trying to find that balance point in your life, and you are really, really focused on building up something after something else crashing down, basically. And now you are focusing on building up this, new chapter, basically, because you really, really want to focus in your own success. Now, that is going to be the time when you will be meeting this person. And I feel like this energy is quite similar in some ways. You may have behaviors that are such an opposite from each other, but in some ways, which I feel it's like life events and experiences that you both have or had in the past is very similar. And so what you're going through later next year could also be the same thing that this person is going through. So once you get to know them, you may also want to pay attention to the things, the stories that they share to you, because that can also serve as an indication that, well, that is your person, because that is the type of life or the background or any recent past events that they also experienced. But for sure, I can still tell you this person is really, really mature, very wise and intuitive, like I mentioned before with the King of Cups, especially anybody here who is sitting more in the masculine energy or in a very masculine body, like a physical body, this person is definitely the King of Cups. They have gone through a lot of shit, that is for sure. But they still hold on to this compassion, this love, and this wisdom. This person may be also really, really curious about spirituality, and they would like to talk about that with you. Okay, or vice versa. Again, just remember this energy can be vice versa. So what I really, really like, again, about the Ace of Pentacles, what I love about Ace's card, it often speaks of a potential or a destiny that has always been there, or some type of connection that has always been formed from the very beginning. So it's not something that is childish. It's not something that is immature. It is something there, like there is something solid. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Excuse me. Even in a voice recording, and sometimes I just, get a little bit of hiccups, almost a little bit of hiccups. So what I love about aces is that it represents card that definitely has a solid potential. It's not something like, oh, well, we'll just see. Oh, well, I'm not really sure. No, it's something new, but it's more solid, at least. It's not a page energy. It's a solid energy that you can definitely give it a chance. So again, like I said, don't worry. Give it a chance to just let this grow and go with the flow while you still focusing on your own life. Okay, especially for those of you who's watching, my lovely amours, for you who are sitting in the feminine energy, which I feel you are being represented by that Queen of Air, by that Queen of Sword, okay? The Queen of Swords can be very defensive. She's very intelligent. She has a very sharp mind and a sharp tongue. She has gone through a lot of shite in life. And so it would make sense that she needs some warmth. She needs something, a wash of warmthness, of energy to melt her, because she can be very distant or cold and very overly protective of herself sometimes. Now, I feel like that is the energy coming from the feminine. So if you are the feminine, well, that energy message is to represent you later on. And so the last thing that I want to mention about this relationship, like what kind of relationship that you can expect to have with this person. Well, so this masculine wants to help you out, okay? They know, okay? He knows that you are very much independent. It's just that he wants to show it to you that I can also protect you, I can help you, and I can provide you. And even though I know you are very much independent, but I also would like for you to give me the chance and the space for me to prove myself and to earn your trust. And so I want you to just please listen to me, that this is what I truly want to do for you. And this is what I am saying, like I'm meaning it. I'm speaking out of truth. I mean it. Please listen to me, okay? Just listen to me, that I am saying this with all of my heart, with my love, okay? I don't want to control over you. I don't want to possess over you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that game, of that mind games. That's not my style. That's not my thing. I don't play no games. So I really want you to truly, truly give this a chance. But I also ask of you to please give me the space. To give me the space to show you my effort so that I am able to earn your trust. Okay, so that is the energy, like the direct message. That was a very direct channeled message coming in from the masculine towards you, the feminine. Again, if you are the feminine. If whoever who's watching here is the masculine, just vice versa. Just switch up the message, okay? Don't worry about that. So what's going on over here is, again, like I mentioned, there could be a little bit of challenges or defensiveness happening just in the beginning. But throughout getting and being in this relationship, it is going to be beautiful. It is going to be really, really sweet and romantic and passionate. Okay, so passionate, like I mentioned. And it's going to be sparkly and just really heated up, I would say. And it's going to be amazing. But again, if you are the feminine, you just gotta give it a chance. And give it some time, give it space for this person to show that to you, to prove that to you. Which means you also have to be brave, to be vulnerable, and to open up your heart and your mind to love in general. And don't get too crazy with your work to the point that you have no freaking time to socialize out there. Like, don't do that. That's not good. That's not healthy for you yourself as well. We are human beings. We are very much a social creature. Okay, and so that's what I'm picking up, pile number 3. And also pay attention to whichever place that you feel called to. Again, whether it's a tropical island, it's a retreat, a vacation, trip, business trip, whatever. But just pay attention. You may meet that person over there, or you may go together with that person over there. Especially if this is the masculine, though, they may actually want to go on a vacation together with the feminine to a really nice place, somewhere tropical, in a luxurious place. And what else? Or like maybe they're the one who's coming from overseas or just outside of town, and they're coming in to your city. They're traveling, and then they're going to meet you at your place. In the beginning, it's probably a long distance relationship, by the way, but this is a long-term committed love relationship. That is for sure. That is for sure that I'm seeing. And yeah, basically that's it. Okay, pile number 3. And I just want to say again, I apologize. Pardon me for this bit of error. Sometimes these things happen. But then again, thank you so much for watching and listening to this message. I hope this helps you out and brings you all the guidance and the signs and the necessary messages. I thank you. And yeah, just don't forget to also check me out and follow me on my Instagram, okay, at Amourinette. And I will be back for sure.